Let's go. Welcome back. Saturday night. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday night. I'm going to pull up a chessboard and play some 5-minute blitz. Let's go. And yeah, no, let's go. Trying to play some chess 960, some Fischer random, some freestyle chess. It's the game with 3 names. It's all the same game. Back row will be randomized with the stipulations that the bishops will be on opposite colored squares and the rooks will in some way surround the king. Castling is still possible. Oh, let's go. That is, of course, unless you get starting position 518, which is the standard position, which is included here on Lead Chess. I've actually gotten it twice. Both times I had white pieces. When I played Sicilian defense after I played 1e4, and both times I played the Grand Prix attack. I did get both of those victories. But the Grand Prix attack is a funny one. You don't see it too often on the higher level. Like, you never see it in the major tournaments. But I love it, the Grand Prix attack. But here we are. I'm going to play some chess 960. Here we go. This is starting position 600. What? 274. 274. Memorize it. Study it. Master it. Where did that 6 come from? I always like to, when I can, improve the scope of the queen and the bishop on the first move, just like in standard chess when you play 1e4. And yeah, let's go for the double fianchetto idea. Only thing is, oftentimes when I put the bishop, when the queen's in the corner, I put the bishop here. Often the queen is stuck here forever, so I'm going to hold off on that idea and not get the double fianchettos right away. I'm just going to get the knight in the game. Now I will, though, now that there's a threat here. Yeah, if pawn takes, of course, I can just take bishop takes. Here, forcing anytime you hit a minor piece, especially a knight and a pawn at the same time, kind of forced to take. A pawn takes, bishop takes. Yeah, we're going to go for this. Pre-moving here, let's G-O. Pawn takes, bishop takes. So there was some feedback from my last video about spending more time talking about the game in post-analysis, not just quickly speeding through the engine evaluation. And I do appreciate that. Thank you for the suggestion. Username hyphen Z9L7E. I appreciate that. It's something I thought about too in the past, but I just, viewer retention seems to drop off on lower videos. I noticed that both in shorts and in chess content. But you know what? Who cares about viewer retention? If it adds to the quality of the video, I will talk about it a little more with a human perspective in the post analysis. Moving here. There was this forcing move, but didn't really do anything. So yeah, thank you for that feedback. I will do that now. I'll spend a bit of time saying a few more words about the game and the post analysis, what I was thinking, what I was feeling. Knight, of course, can't take here. This knight's not going forward. It has to go back. Doesn't work. Play here. Another forcing move. But that doesn't quite work. Pawn takes, knight takes. However, queen can jump into here. Does that do anything? And this is hit too. So I need to defend it. Say with the queen here, or the pawn here, or the knight here. This does two things. It gets a knight off the back row and defends here. Taking here improves the knight. If pawn takes, I can just take queen takes. I'm okay with that. It's for traditional chess. My king would start on this square, castle either to here or here. Same rules apply in chess 960. So I can castle immediately this way. If I pick up the king, drop it here, the king will come here, the rook will come here, and I'll do just that. King is now x-raying, or the rook is now x-raying the king. D-file. Do I grab here, or do I do some sort of a move first? Like say here, because of course the knight takes, pawn takes, hitting that pin knight. Is there a hurry to take here? My opponent threatening to defend here. If I take here immediately, I am hitting this pawn. But do I lose my opportunity to play here? Oh, very tempting. What to do? You know what? I'm going to grab here. I'm hitting the pawn. And now I'm going to play here. Check. Ooh, look at this lovely check. Of course, the king can come here or here to defend that check. Yeah, and the king will, because the king can't come here. Okay, but king comes here. There's a check here. King has to go here. King can come. Oh, king can come here or here. King comes here. There's a check here. This is mate. Let's go. Uh, let's check out the engine evaluation and let's talk about this game. So yeah, like I say, I always like to improve the scope of the queen and the bishop on the first move when I can, and I just kind of do that immediately when I can. That was the first move, and then move this, and the blue arrows will show the computer move. Computer move. I chose this. Computer move. Opponent played here, and yeah, this one I got right, and this one I got right. Bishop takes here. This was a move. Oh, look at this. I'm hitting all the computer moves. I might have some high accuracy in this one. Okay, I didn't get that one. Okay, I went the other way. Interesting that it wants this way. What? Do we understand that? Why do you want to give up the knight? Obviously, there's a reason. Because there's a check here. Oh, you're not giving up the knight. This is revealing check. Okay, so this is the better way, obviously. But yeah, let's go. Any guesses on the computer evaluation? I think it's going to be quite high, actually. Oh, did I not request it? Oh, sorry, I didn't request it. Stand by. Yeah, white is doing very well here. Any guesses? I'm going to say as high as even 89%. Still thinking. And the same user pointed out in the last game that uh, had this idea of attacking on the a file with the rooks, but I didn't see this lateral attack with the rooks taking advantage of a pin on the queen. It's just interesting how, like, you know, your mind gets focused on one thing and tends to miss something. And I found in my games too, I seem to miss things towards the end of the game. Not quite in the end games, but like in the late middle games. Even if I have a nice advantage, I tend to miss tactics. And so that's something I can work on too. That stage of the game is taking quite some time for this analysis. Stand by. Certainly a miniature, 15 moves. Computer wanted takes there. Had the king gone back here, like the computer suggested, I mean, white's still doing quite well. Queen here is a computer suggestion. It's really, really taking its time. But I want to see it. I'm committed. I want to see. I want to show you. But let's look at that tactic in the last game. Can we do that without losing this? Yes, we can. Games like yesterday. Was it? Oh no, it was a few days ago. Might not be so easy to find. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so this was a tactic here. This is a game. And I eventually got action on the A file here when I brought the rook to the A file. And this is what I missed. Right here. I missed that if rook takes, sorry, if queen takes here, pawn takes, rook takes the queen. So I'm getting the knight and I'm getting the queen. And I'm pretty sure Peter agrees with this here. Well, maybe not, but go back to that game. Let's see if the engine evaluation is. Okay, look at that. Beautiful game. 93% accuracy, 16% or 16 centipawn loss, quite low. Only one inaccuracy. And what was the inaccuracy? It was my fifth move. Instead of pushing this pawn, it wanted the knight here. Beautiful game. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Cheers.